Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, from wherever it is that you're watching me from. Hi, how are you? How have you been? How is your day? How is your night? How are you doing? Welcome to Figuring Life with me, Ivy. And if you are new here, I kindly ask you to please subscribe. And if you are a regular, thank you. Tell a mom. We actually might help a mom who is dealing with whatever we're going to be talking about. Today we're going to be talking about how to increase your breast milk supply. I know sometimes it gets very hard because the baby is here and for some weird reason your milk is not enough. So the baby keeps on waking up or becomes a bit grumpy. Here are some of the things that I compiled. They actually help me. So let's get right into it. The production of breast milk is due to a few reasons. One is hormones, and two is the demand and supply cycle. The demand supply cycle is actually the most effective one. Here is how the demand and supply works. So the more you empty the boob, the more the production. The more you feed your baby on demand, the higher your milk production is going to be. So we are advised to have the baby feed every time they need to on a regular, so that you can have that cycle increase your milk production. Another thing is healthy and a balanced diet. I know when we give birth you want to say, oh no, I want to cut down on eating because I want to get back to my figure 8, but honey, you're not going to help your baby if you do that. The more you feed well, the better your milk production is going to be, because you need so much energy. You need to produce milk. So if you starve yourself, you're going to cut the milk production supply. So please consider that. Another thing is hydration. And you can do this by mainly taking a lot of water, taking a lot of fluids, that is tea, porridge, juice, all the fluids that you can take. So if you are a bit skeptical about having your food intake interfered with and you want to just have small portions, there are actually other foods that aid in breast milk supply that you can take. They usually come in biscuits and also cookies. Yes. So another thing that you're going to be on the lookout is have more skin to skin time with your baby. This is going to help your hormones to tell your brain that there's someone here who needs to breastfeed. So the last thing is you need to relax. When you're breastfeeding, you do not need to be stressed, because the moment you get stressed, you interfere with your breast milk supply. And once that is happening, you get a hungry baby, and a hungry baby equals to a grumpy baby. Then a grumpy baby equals to you getting grumpy and you getting sleep deprived, and the cycle will just continue, and it will be a very, very hectic experience for you and your baby. So it is advised that you take it easy. Yes. So I have two more bonus pointers. That is, one, if you want to increase your breast milk supply, please avoid your baby taking formula, because formula takes a bit more longer to digest than breast milk does. So if you feed your baby with formula, they're not going to be interested in having your milk. Hence, that is going to interfere with the demand and supply cycle that you had initially started. So if you want to have a very consistent supply of milk, if you can, please avoid formula. Second thing is, I used to feed my baby on one boob at a time. I wouldn't switch after 10 minutes or after 15 minutes. I wouldn't switch. I would let her finish and empty one boob, and then we would move to the other boob. This was actually good because I would track her milk intake, and it was actually easier for me to know if she was full or she wasn't. Because at the beginning of the feeding, my boob would be very full, and when she finishes feeding, it would be a bit softer. That's a hack that I can actually recommend to anyone. That is about it from me today. Thank you very much for staying tuned and watching from beginning to end. Thank you very much. I hope this information was helpful, and if you have more or additional pointers, please don't be afraid to add on the comment section. I do not take you for granted, and until next time, thank you. Bye.